This tile wasn't working for me, so I thought I would see what I could do to make it work. I just got some light yellow to spray over the whole thing, hoping that I can pull some interesting layers out. And then what I do is I get some paper and put down on top of it to pull some of the color back off, and then revealing the layers below. More often than not, this does work. It's just kind of an interesting way to add layers. You can pull off as much as you want, just depending on how hard you press and all that. So I was pretty pleased with that, the way that was coming out, because I just didn't like it before. And I don't know, part of it maybe I just didn't like the color combination. Then I would go back with some of the stencil I'd used before, just to give it a little continuity and see if I could give it some more dimension, using the same colors that I'd used before. And then I put paper down every time to pull up some of the colors so that you get a little translucency going on there. I also will flip it over and do what you see there, hoping to get some of the negative space paint down, but it doesn't always work, and it didn't work on this one. So I just went quickly, because you have to act quickly before it dries, or you won't get the effect you want. And I thought it was kind of subtle and nice. And I've been working with some bird stencils, so I decided to do that on this because it just seemed like it was asking for it. And yeah, and I'm using a little stick to hold down a small little area, because I didn't want the spray paint to cause that little flap to lift up, running sort of the shape of the stencil. You have to be careful with that if you've got some fine, small areas of the stencil. And I usually spray paint more than one color down just to give it some depth, so it was purple and then blue. And then again with the paper to lift up so you can see some of the layers underneath. And sometimes you really have to work at getting the desired effect. And when you just doing what I'm doing there, the paint it's sticky on the paper, so it will grab more of the paint and continue to pull it off. So it's a nice look. I'm really happy with the way it was coming out. I wanted to get a little more paint off of it. So at that point, the paper had been saturated and needed to get some different paper. And as you can see, more of the background is coming through. So yeah, you just keep rubbing to the area you like, and it's a nice effect. I really think it works for me. And I thought you might find it interesting. Hopefully you guys can make that work if you're interested in doing that. That is just a technique I wanted to show you.